Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Taking Up in Books. My name is Yari. So today's video is going to be on books that I've had for a while that I finally want to get to in 2019. So let's just get right into the list. The first book on this list is actually 3 books because it's a trilogy, and that is the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo. So the 3 books consist of Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ruin and Rising. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard that the Grisha trilogy, as well as the Six of Crows duology, Six of Crows and Cricket Kingdom, are being adapted into a TV show by Netflix. So I'm thinking it's now definitely time for me to finally get to this trilogy and eventually the Six of Crows duology. And honestly, I can't remember much of what this is about. But it does seem interesting. It's fantasy. I love fantasy. Literally the only thing I could think of that that people always talk about is Darkling in this trilogy. So I am looking forward to reading this. I probably will really read the synopsis when I start reading it, but right now I don't know much about it. The next book on my list is A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. This is the second book in the Ember in the Ashes series. So again, I've had this book for a minute, I think since the summer. I've read the first book, A Torch Against the... Wait, what? I read the first book in Ember in the Ashes during the summer, which honestly, because it's been a minute, I'm gonna need a refresher on An Ember in the Ashes. I do remember that I didn't love the first book as much as everyone else does, but I'm still interested in continuing on with the story because I'm still interested to see what's gonna happen next. The next book on this list is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. So everyone has hyped this book so much. I bought this book during BookCon last year. So I've had it again for a minute. I don't remember much again. I know it's about magic, and it's set in Africa. And I've heard like a lot of amazing things about it. I love fantasy, and I think there's a princess or a prince, and I love stories about royalty. So royalty, fantasy, that's always my thing. So I'm very interested in reading this, and yeah, just jumping into a new world. Now the next book on this list is actually a classic. I think it's a classic. Yeah, it's a classic. So that is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. To be honest, guys, because I do want to read more in the classic area, more, yeah, I want to read more classics and stuff. I picked this up, I don't even remember when I picked this up, but yeah, I've never read it before, obviously, and I've always been intrigued to read it ever since that Hey Arnold episode where they find out Oscar can't read, and he like memorizes the first page of this book to prove that he can read. So that's why. That's one reason why I want to read this. It's a weird reason, but whatever. I will read a classic, and that's a plus. Now the next book on this list is Red Sparrow by Jason Matthews. A movie came out of this book, I think it was last year. What the hell fell? Can't remember if it came out last year or the year before that, but I bought the book because the trailer for the movie, it interested me. When I was watching the trailer, I was like, this seems like a book. So I looked up to see if it was a book, and it was. So I was like, I want to read the book before seeing the movie. I never watched the movie because I haven't read the book yet. So sometime this year, I'm hoping to finally get to this and watching the movie. Now, the next book on this list is The Wedding Girl by Madeline Wickham, aka Sophie Kinsella. Sophie Kinsella used to write under the name Madeline Wickham. So this is the only Sophie slash Madeline book that I own that I haven't read yet. So I feel like I need to get to it because that's a problem. Yeah. Oh my god, Lumiere, I'm so sorry. He broke. Lumiere broke. No, wait, where's the rest of him? Oh, was it like this? Was he taller? No, I don't think he was. Oh no, Lumiere broke. I'm gonna have to fix him with hot glue later. Tragic accident. I'm sorry, Lumiere. Now let's get to the last book after that tragedy. So the last book on this list is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. The only thing I remember about this is that in this world, I think there's space and people are separated by color, and like the red, like the poor people, and I think the gold people are like the rich fancy people. But yeah, this is technically adult, so, and I want to be more adult, so yeah. Well, this was in the adult section of Strand, so I'm saying it's adult, but in some places, things, it's considered young adult. But yeah, those are all the books that I own that I haven't read yet, and I'm hoping to get to this year. It'll be interesting to watch this video back at the end of the year and see how many of these I have or haven't read. So yeah, so that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a like so I can know what kind of videos I should be posting here. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Tangled Up in Books so you could join a little family here. And like always, all of our social media links will be linked down below in the description box, so you can check those out and follow us on those social media platforms. I feel like I post the most on Instagram, so yeah, that'll be down below. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Tangled Up in Books. Bye.